Yo, what is up guys? KosherTech here. So today we got some more Chinese RGB fans to review. Let's get to it. Actually guys, so we got another one from Asiahorse. Now these are the Asiahorse FS8001. Can't believe it, I just remembered that. But anyways, RGB fans. Cop them on Amazon. I have the link in the description below. You get them for 60 bucks for 6 fans. Typical Asiahorse box. 120 mil fans, PC cooling. Now listen, Asiahorse, guys, do us a favor, all right? Throw some specs on the box. Throw a nice model number on the box and throw some specs on the box. Because right here, this all the way in the bottom right here, this model number, guys, is unacceptable. All right, so like I said, these are the FS8001 RGB 6-pack fans. Now these are PWM based fans. These are PWM controlled. They go from anywhere from 800 RPM to 1500 RPM, which is really, really nice. But anyways, you catch them on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, etc., all the good stuff. Anyways, whack box, man. Asiahorse, please, guys, throw some nice box, throw specs, you know, make a nice presentation. Anyways, my box is beat up, but anyways, let's open these bad boys up. All right, so we get my box is beat up and this white box is beat up. All right, so we get a white box in here. These are all of the components. Let's take them all out. Oh yeah, I like that. All right. So, oh yeah, plus I forgot, we got a nice new remote with this 2.4 gigahertz frequency Wi-Fi, which is really nice as well. Let's peep that. Look at this. This looks nice. I'm feeling this. This looks really, really nice. What do we get here? We get fan speed, color, mode, RGB, all that good stuff. So all right, we're gonna definitely roll with this, guys. The plastic adhesive, or this plastic thing over here, you want to pull it out to enable the remote control. Once the plastic is inside, none of the buttons will work. You want to pull it out, and then you're gonna see a red light flashing. So that means the remote control is good to go. Anyways, we got a nice braided cable here for power. We get Molex female and we get Molex male, and I believe this is for the power. Okay, this hub, wow, all right, this is what I'm talking about. That's a really, really small hub, guys. This is really fire. So we get, so you see the labeling out here, you see the labeling out here, and we see labeling out here. So this is for Aura Sync, and of course, all these Chinese RGB fans do support all the MSI Lightning, Aura Sync, Gigabyte Fusion, MSI something, whatever. All of these companies do support these RGB stuff, which personally I ain't a fan of. But anyways, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fans, I want to say. And we get the power here. So I gotta really look into this. This looks dope. This is for the RGB, this 3-pin header over here. This is for the RGB, and this goes into the Aura, where it says, where is it? Right here, Aura. So the white one goes into the white, really nice labeled out. White goes into white, and there you go. That's how you connect it. But anyways, we're gonna run through it. I'm gonna show you guys how to connect these anyways. You got a bunch of screws. You get your little nice fabric zip tie. That's that. We get the adhesive here. You're gonna slap it on here in the back. You're gonna peel one side, other side, self-explanatory. But anyways, let's take the fans out. We got a instructional guide here. Oh shit, oops, didn't mean to do that. Basically breaks everything down. You guys can see up there, just whatever. I reviewed plenty of these. I should already know how to install them. All right, so what do we get inside? We get 6 fans. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh man, my Spanish is on point. All right, I'm feeling this. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see how the, look at that. I like. All right, kosher like. Let's take it up in the box on the top. All right, look. So we get this nice RGB right over here. We get a little bit of, I want to say this is a little bit of RGB up here, up top. So we get a little cutouts here for RGB, but I like this. This nice RGB looks really nice. The fan blades are a little cut off, as you guys can see, just to push more air through. These are more, I want to say these are more for airflow instead static pressure, but yeah, listen, you could use this for static pressure too, man. All right, don't get caught up on all that sales marketing stuff that these companies do. But anyways, yeah, you could definitely use this, but I'm feeling it's a good quality. You get your little grommets over here for noise dampening, which is really, really nice. It feels rugged, it feels good. But I'm feeling this design, man. These cutouts, I like this. This is really nice design. This already, you can already feel that this is gonna push good amount of air. I mean, look at this. Look how much air is pushing out, yo. All right, but anyways, I'm gonna definitely, but yeah, 6 fans. I mean, what else you get in here? But that's basically it. But all right, let me rock with it. Let me put it on the test bench. Let's get through all the colors, all that fun stuff, and I'm gonna show you guys basically how to set it up. You know, since a lot of people are always asking, very simple, fans go inside. But anyways, we're gonna run through all that. But yo, all right, let's get to it, yo. Let's go. All right, guys. So the fans are installed. Let's run through the installation process pretty quick. So as you can see, this is the hub. Now it does look really nice. Like I said, it is braided. It's a very small hub. All right, so now you could, instead of, you know, back in the in the other versions, the hub was a little massive, so it's hard to basically fit it in the case. Since it's a smaller hub, it's a lot more easier to basically fit it in the case. Now, the fans, as you could already see, I already installed them. Now, of course, it's now numbered, so it's pretty hard to put them to understand which one is in order. So just put them manually in order, however you have it set up. So, for instance, if you have, you know, you could start from the bottom. So this could be fan 1, fan 2, 3, and 4. And then you could put them here 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably, you know, the best way of doing it. Now the other side, where is it? Here, right here. You see where it says Aura? The white one. That's for your ARGB connection. So this is the wire. All right, so you have your 3-pin 5-volt connector. This is the Aura wire that goes into the hub. And this is right here, this little one, the 3-pin one is for the reset switch. So let's go into the process of installing it. So the white, all right, goes into the white. All right, so this white wire goes into here where it says Aura. Very simple on that. Then this ARGB 3-pin connector, all right, goes into the motherboard. All right, so wherever there's an ARGB 3-pin connector, it might say RGB, it might say ARGB, wherever it depends on the motherboard you have, you're gonna plug this in, and voila, you're good to go. Next, the reset switch. All right, so the reset switch is the front panel connector. What the reset switch is, it's right, you know, well, if I had a reset switch, basically, let's say this is the reset switch, so this button will basically restart your computer. So instead of having this button to restart the computer, this button would be basically to change colors for the fan. So you're gonna constantly press them, it's gonna change the colors of the fans. Now, this case doesn't have a reset switch, it has a power switch. I'm just using this as an example. So if you had a reset switch, your front panel connector, you would switch it. So you won't no longer reset your computer, restart your computer. It will basically, once you press the reset button, it's gonna essentially switch colors and switch color modes. So that's basically it. It's very, very simple, guys. And, you know, like I said, very small, it's very minimalistic. You could hide it. And the power self-explanatory, power. So I'll show you, this is the Molex. Now, I know it's like crazy filth over there, but it's the Molex. All right, so this Molex, this is the wire. This Molex goes into the Molex from your power supply. Again, very, very simple. And of course, listen, you guys have more questions, I'll have my Discord server below. Definitely join it, and, you know, we'll help you out there. But anyways, very simple. This is how it looks. Now, of course, I didn't organize it and all that stuff, but yeah, that's how you basically connect them. All right, let's get into the RGB, guys. Let's go. Actually, guys, so we got the fans bumping on max RPM. All right, so we've been running the stress test now for, let's see what we got here, 2 hours. All right, 2 hours and 1 minute to be exact. And we got the temps at 53 Celsius. This is absolutely fantastic. These fans are holding up to the performance. Again, stress test, max, 100% CPU. We got this overclocked to 3.99 gigs. Closest to 4 I could get it. This is an 1800X. It's going, baby. It's going. Just to show you guys that it is holding the performance. We got beautiful temps still rocking. All right, so let's get into the RGB and the other good stuff. Let's go. All right, guys, so let's quickly hear how loud these fans get. Now, currently I do have them at their lowest setting. Now, this is very quiet. I do have the tempered glass panel on. Now let's crank them up a bit. Now every time when you raise the speed, you're going to see a light flash. And now let's put them in max. Again, they sound really, really good. They don't get loud. Even at max RPM, they still sound really, really good. All right, guys, now let's quickly check out the airflow of these fans. Now, again, this is low RPM. Just got the little paper towel over here. Not really doing too much movement. Just cranking up one notch. Right? Okay, so now, look at that. So we got some right here. We got some action going on. Now before its lowest setting, see the paper towel basically was all the way inside. Now, when we crank them up, look at that. Look at that air pushing. So we get some good decent airflow. We're gonna turn it up one more. This is max. Yeah. Now it's good. So just hear how it sounds at max RPM. Not too bad at all, guys. Not too bad at all. Alright, so guys, so let's run through the LED colors now. Now right here, we're gonna start with the solids first. Now, of course, we got the white color enabled. Now, to be honest with you guys, this doesn't look exactly to be solid white. This looks like almost like a very, 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 maybe like a light bluish, like a very light blue to a white, I want to say. But you see how the LEDs are basically positioned inside? You know what I mean? Inside. You know, it is what it is in that sense. And we have the little LED, and we have the LED basically in the center, but it's only it's not a full-fledged LED. It's basically, you say, like a strip. You know, I mean, you know, in that sense. Now I did switch them to an exhaust. The only reason why I have them as an exhaust, because to show you guys the representation of how the LEDs look. Now, of course, you could turn them off. You see how it looks? Turn them on. It's basically night and day, guys. You guys can see it here. We're gonna go with blue. Now, blue does look like blue. We're gonna do green. We're gonna do red. Red is pretty hot. And of course, you can lower the brightness. Now, this is on max brightness. We're gonna be lowering the brightness right now. It gets very, very low. Let's turn them back up. Look at that. It does get bright, which is pretty dope. Now, these fans have plenty of RGB functions. You know, just to show you guys, we're gonna basically put it on. Let's put it on auto. So on auto, you guys are gonna basically see it's gonna completely change. Absolutely insane. I don't know. I mean, I'm just looking at it right now. It's just the LED strips are on the inside. I would say it's something very subjective to the individual. I do like them, but I wish that the entire fan, I wish the center had that thick, instead of having like a strip of LED, I wish the entire thing would have been like a solid, nice LED light. But I mean, the fans look the LEDs look absolutely gorgeous on these fans. This is on random mode. Now there's also another mode. It's color mode. So you're gonna put it on this, and then it's gonna switch over to. It's very, very nice. Like we're looking at it inside. Like there's a pink inside. There's a yellow inside. So there's a bunch of colors just switching. So these are all the different effects. That pink was pretty hot. So we got this. Now, I don't know, but in my unit, for some reason, this fan, the LED, sometimes in some settings, doesn't essentially initiate. The inside works, but the outside LED, it's not working. I'm not sure if it's just my unit of one of the fans, or maybe it's a setting. So I'm not too sure. If you guys do have the same issue, let me know in the comments below. But you see, again, I'm switching it, and now in this setting, it actually lights up. Now it's very strange. I'm not sure exactly why it's doing that. And now this is a different mode. So we have these effects. There's plenty of RGB effects. And of course, when you turn off the PC, when you power off the PC, the same effect you have. Well, let's do it actually right now. So I'm gonna power off the PC, and we're gonna turn it on, and we're exactly gonna see if it's gonna be the exact same effect that we had now. All right, so the PC is powered off. Let's power it on. Same one, same brightness, same effect that we had. Is basically, it starts with that effect. Now we can also adjust different, well, the remote is dark, but I'm gonna show you guys towards the end of the conclusion. You could definitely adjust. You could save the set of colors, and it really goes on and beyond with the RGB features. It's, I want to say, a bit complicated, to be honest, but it does have, you know, all the fun modes and different stuff of different RGB setups you guys can essentially do, you know. Plenty of stuff. But anyways, let's rock to conclusion, guys. Let's go. All right, you guys, so let's take a look at the fans one more time. Check it. All right. Really does look nice. I gotta admit, I kind of, you know, the front LED, the RGB LEDs, how they did it, it's, I would say it's a very subjective like. Now, if you have a tempered glass case and the tempered glass is in the front, if you have that nice looking tempered glass front style design in the case, the LEDs are gonna be perfectly, it's just gonna look really hot, because as you guys can see it right here, it's inside. So as it starts glowing, it'll look really dope. Now, unfortunately, I do not have a front panel tempered glass case. However, you know, in the future, hopefully I get another one, and I would demo it to you guys a bit better. But overall, it does look really nice. Overall, you guys saw how bright the LEDs actually lit up, and you could basically dim them down all the way, you know, to its minimal, as you guys saw in the video. Next, quickly, of course, the sleeved power cable. I am feeling that, and the very small minimalistic hub. Now, you guys saw my previous ChineseRGB fan reviews. The hubs were like big ass hubs. Now, I really am feeling this because it's a lot easier to basically hide in the back. Now, you might be saying, kosher, it doesn't matter, it goes in the back anyways. I do agree, but still, when it's very small, it's a lot easier to just basically tuck it away. You know what I mean? Then it's just a big cable. It is going to be pretty annoying. Now, one downside, the remote control, it was a bit annoying. Let me grab the remote right now. All right, so guys, so with the remote control, like I said, it is a bit annoying. Now you guys, it has just a bunch of options. You know, like, it has a bunch of modes. Now, you can read the manual and see it all for yourselves. It's very simple, but still, just, you know, it gets a bit confusing. It's not very straightforward as other Asiahorse or Chinese RGB fans. It's much more easier, but this one gets a little too difficult. But they do got a solid white, which everyone was asking me. But still, like, they have like 2 different color options. They have 2 different mode options. They have 2 different speed options. They have 2 different fan options. You know, it's a bit annoying. I wish they simplified, you know, make things simple. It would basically adhere to more people. More people are going to join. But the remote was a bit of a downside for me personally. I did look at some other, I did actually look at some stuff on Amazon and the complaints they did have. The remote was a bit annoying, as well as I heard the Molex thing is a bit annoying as well. I kind of do agree. I mean, it's time for everyone to move to SATA. It's a lot easier. A lot of cases don't have the Molex. A lot of old cases, from what I heard, don't have Molex power. Most of them have SATA, so I hope they move in for SATA power in the future. One last thing, like I said earlier in the video, Asiahorse, guys, work on your marketing, work on your branding, fix your box, you know, make it nice, make it more appealing to more people. But anyways, guys, hope you guys liked the vid. Leave some comments below as always. Let me know what you guys think about these fans. As always, guys, I'm KosherTech. Actually, before I end the video, another thing, the LEDs over here, on the side. Now this small little LED, I'm not really feeling that, you know, of the fans. You guys saw my other videos, you know, we had the double-sided LEDs and you saw the LEDs here glow a little more, you know, a lot brighter, but here unfortunately don't have it. So, you know, look, you know, think about it yourself, the way you're gonna do the case. Now, like I said, if you have a tempered glass front, it'll look really, really hot. You could put these in the front, it'll look absolutely dope. Now, if you don't, if the LEDs, the RGB LEDs are gonna most likely come on the side, you know, if you're really picky about it, you know, take a look, you know, decide on your own. But listen, for 60 bucks, you get a 6-pack. That's listen, that's a steal, guys. That is honestly an absolute steal. You know, they work like a charm, no other complaints. But anyways, we're gonna leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, guys, I'm KosherTech. I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Deuces.